So the next I'd like to invite the CEO Kisun who will deliver his presentation on SMB Inside AI POC. Please welcome him with a big hand.
Thank you guys for coming here and taking your time here. I'm going to present about the end of offline amnesia. I'm going to talk about the transforming the disconnected visits into a continuous stream of value. Let's think about what if the Netflix doesn't remember you and it has no data, every single one of you, and no history, no recommendation at all, then it's frustrating, really, right? So, and this kind of situation is happening every time in real physical businesses. So we call it the offline amnesia. And every time you walk into a store, it's day one, and you come back, it's day one too. And it's quite frustrating, so your loyalty goes unseen. But what if the wall remembers you? And so I would like to introduce Rise, the part of our company. And we are the intelligence layer that restores the lost memory of the physical businesses. And transforming disconnected visit into a continuous value stream. That's the big question. How we can remember you, not the identity, because it's the privacy-free edge AI devices. We don't stream the video, we don't collect the images, and we don't collect any kind of privacy information from you. We just remember the same person at different time and spaces. And it is GDPR compliance, and every data is dealt with it locally and goes away right away after it is analyzed. So we can reach the 90% of the cost reduction and GDPR compliances. Let me talk about the attractions of our technology, and it is just a constant, it's working technology. We collaborate with the Innovation, and as you've seen here, the Motor Company in 2024 in March, we tracked down more than 10,000 people visiting their places, and we uncovered the 9.4% of the people that went to the inquiry station to evaluate their prices of the cars because they got interested in that places by experiencing a lot of contents the innovation provided. And we have the 40 patent applications and 18 registrations, so we are ready for technology months. And let me talk about the K-Nevada Bridge Gateway that happened in October 2025 last year. And maybe you can find some of the guys here, and I'm standing there. And we talked about launching our services in Nevada, Reno, and got a lot of inspirations from there. And one of the inspirations were to apply our services and product and technology into small restaurants, focusing on the Japanese cuisines. I'm going to talk about it at the next slides. And these people are really eager to help the Korean startups to provide the services or transform their business markets into company on the US, especially in Nevada states. We did a lot of POCs to ensure that our technology is working in the US. The first selected market was the restaurant named Reno. It is high-end Japanese cuisine restaurant, and the customers are really willing to pay the high prices of the foods that Miyabi provides. And within 3 weeks, more than 2,000 people were visiting that places, and the matching system were less than 0.5 seconds to find if the person is the same person that has been visiting before, or 1 day or 2 days or 3 days ago. And like as you see here, vision working tells that the person came to this place a few days ago and he liked this menu and ordered this this much money, and his dwell time like this, and his favorite seat was like this, so you can upsell to the customers by recommending some of these probabilistically favorite menus at this time. And here's the financial breakthrough. Within 3 weeks, 80% of the customers were returning. And one more surprising thing was that the returning customer paid $50 on average per person, compared to the payments by the new customers, which was $35 per person. So it's like a 43% uplift in revenue. So the strategy is too simple. As you make the customer more as a returning customers, then your revenue will go high. And now I'd like to introduce our vision, starting and verify and validate Miyabi. We are trying to build holistic DX solutions that genuinely transform every single small and medium business, like restaurants or food cafes or something like that, into the DX era. So when the customer comes in and he is matched with the DB and the corresponding information is pulled up, does the server takes that information to identify his favorite food or something. And after that, all the patterns and experiences of the customer is tracked down by our RISE technology and services. So after that, when he leaves, he pays, and then pays and cash out and checks. His payments are tracked down as too. So from the coming in and to the coming out, all the experiences of each single every one of the customers is tracked in terms of the restaurant. So our services can take the responsibility of how to increase our revenue or profit of the restaurants specifically. But starting from the RISE core, our devices, and it harvests the data from the customers, and it can visualize and analyze for each single customer, and that kind of information is pulled up, and the AI strategist can suggest or propose to an idea to maximize the revenue from each customer. And we're gonna launch this solution and services on late March, if possible, and starting from the Miyabi restaurant, and we're gonna tackle the cash services or fintech services to better understand how the restaurants go. And we started from Reno, and it has started since November 2012, and this is CES 2026. So we're gonna expand our POC and technology services to Las Vegas, and we'll cover the casino as well to quite precisely quantify the duration time of each customer for a machine. And he will hang around by experiencing different machines or different games, and we can identify the same person as we did in the restaurant. So the exact dwell time of customer and his favorite games will be identified, and it can be used to evaluate his expected payment for the casino. And we're going to start from the RISE, and we'll be expanding to enterprise infrastructure, and we'll be pushing to the perception OS for the wearable devices and robots and humans and stuff like that, because we can remember the same person in different time and spaces without using the deep learning to train a lot of different data for specific persons. So I'm really eager to share the data next year, what we'll have done at the time comes. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next year. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.